Hello, everybody. This is Suzanne, and today is day 3 of the days when I am speaking to you directly. I am here on my balcony of my apartment where I live, and what you are seeing is the Atlantic Ocean, and this is on the coast of Portugal in the Algarve region, and I live in Portimao. It's a little after 8 p.m. and the sun is going down. I have dinner on the stove, which is warming up, and I have promised myself and Spirit that I would get on video and speak every day. So, as I have said before, I would rather show you what I am seeing and where I am and what's so beautiful about this earth while I speak to you. So the past couple of days since I started this have been very interesting. And the first day I talked to you about Spirit asking you to step into something higher and something bigger, and then having the courage to do that. So you can go back to day 1 and see that video. All of these are pretty short, 10 to 15 minutes. And you don't actually have to see the video. There's nothing here that you will miss if you don't look at the video. So you can just put on your earbuds and do the thing that you're doing. But I like to stare out at these places as they give me inspiration, and it's such a beautiful time of day. It's the golden hour. And during that time of the first day when I said Spirit is asking you to step into your higher purpose, I told you that you're going to feel a lot of resistance. I felt a lot of resistance. Spirit's asking me to just speak. And you are probably wondering, well, what the heck do you have to say? And apparently, I have something to offer. Otherwise, Spirit wouldn't be pushing me to do this. It's much easier not to do it. I have plenty of my own excuses for not to do what Spirit is asking me, including having too many things to do, not wanting to be bothered, just wanting to continue with whatever is going on in my life, which is quite a bit. I'm building an online school of spiritual personal development, and all that is wonderful. But being live and talking to you was what they're asking me to do, and I got the sense that this all had something to do with all of the changing times that we're in, and that people are seeking community and conversation, loving conversation and loving community, and joining hands and joining hearts. Yes. Big yes on that one. And that this is available. We want to stay away from so many arguments, hateful arguments that are going on online right now. And believe me, I'm in the midst of it because I decided to get really political, meaning sharing news that isn't being shared on the mainstream media, and the horrific response back from a certain sector of humanity that doesn't want to see a new future was just shocking to me. So anyway, my YouTube channel is going to be directly who I am, which is someone highly connected on the higher levels, and have been like that since before I was a teenager. In any case, I want to pick up where I left off, which was yesterday was day 2, and I talked about the possibility of shocking events happening in your life that you weren't expecting, like a 2x4 to the head. And or a 2x4 to your life, you weren't expecting it and you don't know what to do with it. And you can probably think of some time or some period in your life when this has happened before. And because of the astrological configurations, this can probably have more potential to be happening in this period of 5 or 6 days when Uranus is conjunct the Sun in Taurus, which will affect personal, home, security, life, comforts, all of these beautiful things that Taurus loves to have. And I wanted to offer some guidance that if this does come into your life, some unexpected shock, which doesn't mean that it's going to, because, I am constantly trying to stay ahead of the curve, trying to stay ahead of this energy, but my Uranus is in the 10th house. So this is going to affect me in the combination of my home for my work out in the world. And here you have it. It was major yesterday, and I spent the evening scrambling, and I spent this morning getting everything sorted. But in reality, by the end of the evening last night, everything was sorted, and I had two choices. I can look at the reality where everything is sorted and everything is fine, or I can continue to be angry at the characters that participated in this whole shock coming to me. And what I am explaining to you is that you will have the same options. When a shock comes to you, there's always some kind of characters involved. And you can be really wanting to rage, wanting to be angry at them, asking the spirit, the higher realms, why did this happen to me and why are those people doing this to me? Or you can trust in the higher elements and trust that everything is in divine order, no matter if you can see that or not right now. You will not see it as soon as it happens. You will not see it for some time. And don't try to solve the problem immediately. Right now, I'm in a really good space. Yes, I had a shock. And yes, I got it sorted. And yes, I could see clearly right before me that I could either stay angry or I could realize that I'm always being supported by a higher power. Those are the two choices. It reminds me of what so many people are saying regarding two different timelines that we are splitting into. Are you in the very high and harmonious one? Or are you going to descend below and stay in the fights and stay in the entanglements and stay in the conflicts? Spirit is always helping you. Everything is in divine order. Everything that has happened and will happen to you is always for your highest good. See you tomorrow.